You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, we have got Billy conspiring with a secret partner to take down Victor, but we got to ask, who is willing to work with Wildcard Billy and also hates Victor and also has the connections and the power to make things happen? It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about 3 possible people who Billy could be working with. That is the secret person he has been talking to. But first, click subscribe if you're not following us. So Billy has pretended to let go of his revenge plot on Victor and focus on making his new company, Abbott Communications, something he and his family can be proud of. But this is Billy, after all, and he's still up to something because he's got this secret partner nobody knows about. His brother Jack is bankrolling this new company, but he's just writing the check. So it's not Jack that's playing the revenge game with him. Billy's got somebody else he's keeping in the loop, and there are 3 people who fit the bill as this potential co-conspirator that nobody else knows about. So one person who comes to mind is Tucker McCall. Of course, the Abbotts can't stand him because of how toxic he was with Ashley, and they were so thrilled to see him leave town. But I could see Billy working with Tucker if he would benefit from it. Now, Billy's no fan of Tucker, but they share a mutual dislike of Victor. And since the Mustache did Lily wrong, and she's near and dear to Devon's heart, that is another reason for Tucker to help out. He may want to run back to Devon and claim that he got vengeance on Victor for what he did to Lily. And, if Billy is working with Tucker, he'd need to keep it a secret, especially from Jack, because he would be furious. He loathes Tucker. But if the guy can be of use to Billy and he could keep it hidden from the family, from the rest of the Abbotts, then, Tucker is a plausible option as this secret revenge partner. And, of course, Billy working with Tucker wouldn't be exactly easy and would probably wind up blowing up in Billy's face. And of course, if they found out, Jack and Ashley would flip. But Billy's blinded by hatred when it comes to Victor. So I think 100% he would risk their wrath if he thought Tucker could really help him take down Victor. So another possibility is Billy's sister-in-law, Diane. Not long ago, when she and Jack reunited after their fake split, if you remember, Diane told Billy she needed to talk to him about something. And she kind of hinted that it was something secretive about it that was for his ears only. And at the time, I thought revenge plot. And then we never heard anything else about it. So Diane might have proposed that she and Billy work together to punish Victor, and we're going to find out about it after the fact, flashbacks, whatever. I have no doubt Diane wants Victor to pay for luring Kyle away from the Abbotts and then treating him like absolute garbage. Diane may hate Victor almost as much as Billy does, and she wouldn't want Jack to know that she was working with Billy because, of course, he would be against her chasing revenge. But if that is what they're doing and Jack finds out, he's going to flip because he hates it when Diane keeps things from him. And Jack might be angry with Billy for plotting with his wife and keeping him in the dark. Plus, Billy swore he wouldn't go after him. And Diane also said that she would put all this behind her, even though she was very upset at what he did. So Jack might regret putting his faith and trust in Billy and thinks he has not changed. Next, we're going to look at another Abbott who might be sneaking around playing revenge games with Billy to take down Victor. So there's a chance it could be Ashley Abbott conspiring with Billy. She's not been seen much since her recovery in Paris, but she pops up here and there. She came back for Abby's wedding and, she stuck around a little bit and then she left town again. But Ashley might want to be part of Billy's revenge plan for very specific reasons of her own. Ashley is Victor's ex, and yes, they share a daughter, but that doesn't always mean that they get along. And don't forget, Ashley adored her dad, John Abbott, and adores her brother, Jack, most of the time. And Victor is taking aim at the family business. He is trying to destroy the legacy that Ashley's dad built. And he targeted her brother and her nephew, Kyle. Not only that, but Victor swiped Chancellor away from Billy using lies and trickery to convince Jill she couldn't trust Billy and that he was doing a bad job. So when you look at the Abbott family, really, Ashley is the one, aside from Billy, who has a ton of reasons to consider teaching Victor a lesson and serving him some payback. And, you know, if Victor gets what he wants, Jabot will be left in ruins. So yeah, Ashley would team up with Billy to stop him. I don't doubt it. And Ashley is very good at plotting payback. No matter who it is teaming up with Billy, he is definitely up to something, and it is not going to end well for him, you know, because when he's scheming and being sneaky, it never works out. And he's supposed to be turning over a new leaf. He told everybody, and they actually believed him. So while I do agree that Victor deserves a little comeuppance, you know, Billy Boy usually fails when he takes on the mustache. And I don't see it working out well for him this time. Whoever this secret partner is, you know, Billy's keeping it from Jack, who's trusting him with millions of dollars to launch Abbott Com, and he's keeping this mysterious partner hidden from Sally and from Phyllis, and just keeping a big secret the fact that he is still pursuing a vendetta against Victor very actively, but under the radar of everybody who cares about him, because he knows they would be very upset with him. Thing is, you know, Billy's impulsive, and he's always going back and forth between trying to be good and listening to the devil on his shoulder and giving into his shady impulses. So he could be about to go off the deep end again. I wouldn't be surprised. And how far Billy goes and how fast he falls could depend entirely on the identity of this secret co-conspirator. Because if it is Tucker McCall, that guy's super bad, and he has very few limits, and he wouldn't care if Billy fell flat on his face as long as Tucker got what he wanted out of it. So if it's Tucker, things could get really bad really fast. But if the person chasing revenge with Billy is Diane or Ashley Abbott, well, they might be able to rein him in and control his chaos, and it might actually succeed. We'll find out more soon about this super secret partner of Billy's.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.